All right, we got a minute. Well, we got less than a minute until GA, so I'm going to get in there. All right, so you can see we're up against Jonny Starblade. Something about that feels like a Marvel super... Well, I wouldn't even say a Marvel superhero, but just something that Marvel would come out with. It's Jonny Starblade. Alright, so let's show you what he's got. So yeah, GP advantage, Zeta advantage. We've got the Omicron advantage, 9 to 5. Get Dolly Parton in here, she's due. Total relics 136 to 156 in Jonny's favour, so that's pretty good. Right at 5 pluses. I'm at disadvantage again, bit of a bummer. Gear 12s, I've got a lead, but I don't know about anyone else. Gear 12 leads don't feel good right now. 6-dot mods though, we're actually leading in all these categories, so that looks pretty good to me. I think we got a 5 lead on the 25 pluses. That is a nice lead, and then you're looking at 24 on the 20s. Again, it's not a small gap, so I like that. Downside though, we are 1 GL down, so this is where I need to get Lord Vader pretty soon, because it'll just balance the account out. And ideally I need to get it before the next GL's announced, so yeah, hopefully we can do that. Alright, let's get in that, let's show you what Jonny's done. I can show you what I've done as well. Okay. So, my defense has had a change. Up north, we have got Qui-Gon Jinn, we have got Night Sisters, we've got Piet lead Stormtroopers, Imperial Troopers. We've got a Grievous team that is a little bit interesting. And we've got Bo-Katan. Hello there, Kaleri. Jonny Starblade sounds like a character that either Marvel or DC would make up to parody Luke Skywalker. That's the kind of thing I was thinking, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised the Simpsons never did that, but considering they actually got Mark Hamill to appear on the show as Luke Skywalker, maybe they thought, yeah, we won't poke that bear. Alright, so my south wall. We got Raycomp, we've got Finbros, we've got CLS, we've got Dash with Han and Chewie, and we've got Darth Revan. So, I've tried to present a challenging front wall there. I've gone lighter than last time, though. My opponent. We've got Mon Mothma, Bad Batch, Starkiller, Lord Vader, and Geos. Down south, we've got the same Qui-Gon Jinn Army comp. We've got Newt, we've got First Order, we've got Maul, and we've got GG. Alright. That little Vader is teasing me again because after the last round, I don't want to trip up to 1 again. I mean, interesting that they put Dark Trooper in there. That is interesting. It's a bit odd to find another word for it. I saved something on here the other day. I just want to have a very quick look at it. I think it was here I saved it. There we go. Alright, so Lord Vader. Fennec Grief Bosk can take out no Maul teams, but so can Gas Rex 5s. That's going to end all. If I wanted to use a GL, SLKR with what could do it? SLKR, what's more tempting? I feel like using Fennec would be a gamble, whereas throw Slacker and Watt in there. In theory, it could work. I'm all about theory. Oh, wrong screen. I don't know what I want to do with Starkiller. I may need to actually throw a GL at it, play it safe. But the issue is, I start throwing GLs about, then if there's something back here, we will be in trouble. So before that, I could do a cleaning up a bit. How fast is Anakin here? $291. Okay. So I can't cheese that. $278, that would get a bit of speed via Newt. Granted, you have to have extortion, but it would still speed him up. This kind of where I wish I got CLS, because CLS could have dealt with one or two of these teams. So I do need to come up with some interesting counters. I feel like gas would be safe here. I mean, I think anything else would be overkill. So yeah, we'll do gas. Feels a bit wrong as far as ideally you wouldn't be using them. But I think we've got Shaq who can then lead Echo and Arc if we need them. But right now you think, alright, these two should be enough with gas to knock this out. So I suppose the plan is what we're going to do with the other teams. My hope had been that we could do Geos there. But I think those two are just a little too fast for my Geos. I mean, if I did that, they would get a lot of turns in before I took a turn. I mean, 276. You think Gas Ahsoka might be enough up north? Yeah, my Geos would be too slow, so I think that'd be a risk. So maybe I could do Geos there. Again, it could be a bit of a risk with Crew and Kylo. Maul, Armourer, Bo-Katan. Now that's a tough combo as far as you've got the risk of Beskar ingots. 313, not a lot of health. I'm assuming it's there in case Lord Vader wants him. Or modded that way in case Lord Vader wants him. I think a safe one here would be Wampa. I think Wampa could take out GG quite comfortably. Maybe we could use Rey Jedi Training there. Okay, we've got a few little ideas to start with. So, I'm going to start with Rey Jedi Training. I think that should be safe enough to get us going. And then we can sort of play ball as we're moving along. So, we'll do Rey, we'll do BB-8, and... Thanks, Aranya. I did need a stretch. You think HK has tenacity down? Who are we talking about here? Ah, you're talking about for the Wampa solo. Yeah, he's got tenacity down on AoE. I don't think it's a... Yeah, it's a 3-turn cooldown, so it wouldn't be the quickest. 206 speed as well. Yeah, it's a 2-turn TD, so... Could be a bit of a gamble, that, but if I'm right, my Wampa would go before that. I mean, let me check it. Granted tenacity down, it means they ignore tenacity, but oh no, it's slower. Alright, so Wampa's off the table there. That was a good call. Sorry, I could have sworn Wampa was in the 200s. Doesn't really need speed, but I thought it would add speed. Alright, so Wampa could probably do that then. There's nothing in that comp that will stop Wampa, as far as I know. Extortion won't. B1 is target locks won't. Django could be annoying with the damage immunity, but it's not like he can be... he can turn me to trap him, or be turn me to trapped. So, yeah, I think Wampa will go there. So yeah, I'll go back to the first battle. We'll go back to Ray, get that one going, and then we can loop back a bit. So, Ray BB, and... I'll leave Finn in case... It's not Finn. Poe, just in case I can use him. I mean, he has got leadership, so you think maybe I could just club him with Han and Chewie. So, maybe what we can do is stick Ray. Could be quite good, that. Maglaw with 4,000 to the pre-birthday stream challenge. Thank you very much. Let's give it a go. Ugh. 11 minutes and we're just getting into it. I know I'm not the worst staller. Oh, really? You just don't want dodges. Executor has really stung me with that. Okay, and wiggle. Yeah, have that. Wiggle, wiggle. Let's do that. Okay. Stick Ray is kind of in a sticky spot right now, but she should get in a minute. Just keep crew quiet a moment and do that. Alright, that was a nice assist. Base it. And get her out. Or get him out, I should say. Okay. Nice assist again. Be nice if we could heal up Ray a bit, but I think getting her fully healed will be a bit of a challenge. Ooh, actually keeping her alive at this point could be a challenge. Okay. She proved me wrong there. 64, okay, so that'd be 54 without the 10, so... not the greatest. Let's make amends. Wampa. I can't see anything that should really hinder him. You know, there will be a potential turn meter reduction, which could stall things, but I think in general we should be okay. There we go. We don't care about the extortion, we're just going to do that. Hello there, Loose to Go. We're just doing some Wampa roaring. Alright, base it. Yeah, that's it. Go kill that bounty hunter. I'm guessing he brought you all the way to Tatooine. Go and get him. Go and get him. Right, slam the ground. Roar. Base it. Alright, okay. Just keep an eye on my abilities and then I'll be back to the chat. Okay, so Womp. It's not like B1's going to kill Wampa, but I just want to make sure I play semi-efficiently. Last thing I want is lose health or something. Especially in this position. Alright, roll. It's a shame with the Raw, though. It doesn't really do anything with B1. He just sort of goes, hey, I've got battalions, you can't hurt me. He did ramp up quite nice there, though, Wampa. It's a bit of a shame there wasn't a Meteor Toon on the field. Okay, so Kaleri, let's see. I'm going to read this. I'm not going to read to live, I'm going to read it just for the fact that there's a lot there. Your Tuskens did well, okay. Never cleared either wall. So, oh yeah, I remember your opponent dropped 5, was it? 5 on Starkiller? I've got to say, a 367 speed or that would get me underestimating a bit. Saying that with an Omicron, maybe a little less, but still, I don't think Tuskens instantly make you go dangerous. It is pretty fun reading about them, though. I mean, I think Tuskens are something where if you got time to build them, they are a fun team. And if I'm right, Kaleri is at the stage of the game where you can afford to take a break and just farm Tuskens. Me personally, I'll be doing Tusken Raider on here very soon, but that's about as much as I'll be doing. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm happy reading that. I won't read to the live when it's that long, just for the fact it'll take forever. But yeah, I'm going to say, it's nice getting a little bit of feedback like that. Okay. What are we going to do with these? Just want to see the bullward. Starkiller's going to be fun. I really feel I'm going to throw GLs at the... Well, I definitely am at Lord Vader, but at Palps I'll probably have to throw something at it as well. I figured they were Omicron. I didn't think you were just going to go complete mad lad and say, right, I'll just throw some random Relic Tuskens down. I'm going to say, I know I've seen a few Relic 9s in the wild, but it would be impressive. Arnold's didn't die. That's pretty cool. It's like I say, in theory, they are a good team. That happened to me last round, Essex. It's fun, isn't it? Because your opponent just doesn't set a 3v3 defense, and it's like, oh, I mean, I'm surprised that they're still happening. I can only assume some people just decided they didn't want anything to do with 3v3, so they didn't put a defense down, even though there's a nagging red button telling you to do it. The SK team destroyed a Ray Hoda comp. Ooh. Wow. But yeah, it's good to have some feedback on them Tuskens, because I will go back to it. I won't be farming them myself anytime soon, unless one of my accounts decides to go on a little venture. But yeah, right now I've got no plans for them. But it is good to know, because I imagine there's going to be more interest with 3v3 becoming semi-regular again. Especially those who've got Lord Vader, they'll be like, hang on, I've got a Tusken Raider here, I need to do something with it. know I haven't seen how Fatal's been getting on, but I know he did testing for the new droid, Sortie. I think, was he a bit lukewarm about it? I was reading something on Reddit and I was like, he didn't seem overly won by it. Think you're expecting the game to still do it for them, maybe? Oh, you mean like the actual standard auto deploy? Yeah, I'm glad them days are gone. That was nasty when you used to have like a board full of teams. that was the message I was talking about, by the way. Create a clip of JJ by using all text on your keyboard, and the best one each month has a chance of changing my baby account's name. So yeah, all text is the way to go. If it's something vulnerable or it's vulnerable, God, I'm getting emotional. But if it's something funny or something memorable or something interesting, clip it. You might get a chance to rename my baby. So well, my baby account. If I had a baby, that'd be off guards. Off guards? Off grounds. Off limits. What time is it? 20 to 10. 20 past 10. I am struggling to get words out. I'm just going to shut up for a second and try and get the next ones right. Especially considering I've actually got to do some battles correctly. Yeah, Morley is scaring me a bit. I don't want to throw a GL at it. But what I would think would be normal off-meta counters, they're probably not going to work here. Won 3 of my last 3 of my accounts. This one I lost on. The irony is, this account plus 2 I won on got relegated, even though I won. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed at that. I'm not going to lie. Crimson and Temmin both got relegated to Kyber 4. This got relegated to Kyber 2. Fair enough, I lost here, so I can kind of accept that. But yeah, I think people have been saying it's the flattening or the squishing or whatever term they're using. And I'm like, I don't like them doing it mid-round. Do it in the off-season when I can't see it. At least then I can think to myself, what, right, I've got an incentive to win. Whereas here it feels I could win and still get dropped. Kyber 2 was rough. I've been in there on Crimson. Yeah, I had 1 GL for most of that. Maybe a little bit I had 2. Yeah, it's a rough division. Or a rough league. Kyber 4 I've been okay in. Kyber 3 I've done okay in. But yeah, Kyber 2, that's different gravy. Different gravy. Yeah, I mean, Tusken Raiders always had good offense, if I remember right. I've seen those R9s that are out there. My guildmate's got an R8 one. Oh, no, R7, sorry, R7. When I load up to Temmin or Crimson, I'll have to look see if he has actually put the army on yet. Because he's always been proud of his Tuskens. I just keep forgetting to look. Alright. I did want to avoid gas, but I think I'm going to have to use it. My gut is saying I can't 2-man it. I think putting just Ahsoka in there is a risk, because even though it'll keep Ahsoka standing up, sorry, it'll keep gas from... You know what I mean? Gas will go down when Qui-Gon goes, kind of thing. I just think then there's not enough to keep the team going if they go, if you know what I mean. It's less turns for the AI before gas gets back up. So yeah, I'm thinking put these to him. Hey Mary J, how you doing? You know what, I've got a drop in here, I'm going to use it. Hey up, Liam, how you doing? Just weighing up my options, I'll be honest. Opponent here knows that I haven't got Bad Batch, so I think that's why he's decided to put Qui-Gon with a very fast JKA on the front wall. So I need to burn a big team. This feels appropriate. I don't want to throw anything bigger at it. Like, a GL would be easy. GL, Qui-Gon's neutered. I don't want to try Vader with Thrawn and Gideon, I think, even though it could work, it could also go very badly wrong. Bounty Hunters, I just wouldn't fancy it. So yeah, I think these three are the safest. In Pi? I've not actually... I don't think I've heard of that guild. I've said it before, I do actually need to research some top guilds, if you like. Alright. Or maybe not even top guilds, but, you know, like more well-known guilds. I feel like I just had my head on the water in some things. Okay, we're going to do this. Ugh. I don't think form up's the right call now. Okay. I'm kind of glad I held back there. Man, this is sketchy. I just can't bloody hit Qui-Gon. Okay. Issue here. If I go for Qui-Gon now, we're not going to time it right, so I have got to stall. I might as well hit Mace, because at least then he's not going to recover protection. Alright. That, to me, looks like he could stand up. I might be wrong, but it looks like he could stand up this turn. So it might be worth doing a basic on Qui-Gon. That way, if Gas does stand up, hopefully we can then loop back round. Worst case scenario, we nuke him, Gas is still a turn away, Rex goes down. No, we got it right. Okay. I feel better. Okay. Right. Okay, what are we going to do here? GG. My gut says JKR. Going to say, not too bad, eh, Inferno? I'm looking and thinking, do I need JKR for anything? That's where my mindset is right now, and maybe I need it here. Although saying that, there's no Echo. Echo's the one that would worry me. Oh, you gotta wait. What's going on? Yeah, I think we are going to do JKR here. I think it... Ooh, no, not Old Republic JKR. I've got butter clicks tonight. Alright, JKR, Jolie, GMY. That would leave me quite a bit still. Okay. Well, what I'll say for myself, I know I had a bit of a weird time before the stream started. I posted in my guild's Discord about it, but I haven't really spoke about it tonight because I want to just try and put it behind me a little. But I went walking my dog before this. It was about 7 o'clock my time, so a couple hours before. Only going a short walk around the block kind of thing. And just as we were rounding a corner, this dog came out of nowhere. Like a brown Labrador. And yeah, it came at my dog. I tried to stoop down and pick my dog up. I was a bit late. So, well, I say a bit late, my dog moved, try and get out of the way. So I ended up in an awkward position where I couldn't do anything really, except for try to stop this dog getting at my dog. I ended up not grabbing that dog. I let go of the lead for my dog. So suddenly I'm out of control of myself. The two dogs are running amongst each other. I can hear my dog yelping as if it's been bit. I could have sworn I actually saw teeth marks myself. Tried again to grab their dog, just to stop it from doing anything. Well, I say their dog, this dog. Yeah, I tried grabbing it. I not only missed, but I ended up falling arse over tit. My glasses fell off. So yeah, I managed to scare it off, but it was quite worrying just for the fact that my dog's got a little tendency to be unreliable at times. With like, she looks at our front gate at times as if to say, "I want run out, do something." So as soon as the lead fell out of my hand, I thought, "Oh God, is my dog going to run off somewhere?" But she was as good as gold. Once she saw I was sort of like in control, if you like, or at least I was trying to protect her, she stayed still. So yeah, my dog's okay, just to be clear. I've told this story a few times today, and I've left that detail out till last. I think it's because if she wasn't, I'd be a bit more forthcoming with it. But yeah, she's all right. We've checked for bite marks and all that a lot. We can't see anything. We're going to keep an eye on the next day or so. In fact, we've said tomorrow we're going to take her to either a dog park or we're just going to take her somewhere where there might be dogs. One, so that myself, I can just get used to it again. But also for her, it's very important in my eyes that she's around dogs again, just so that one instance won't scare her. Because she's always been great around dogs. You know, big or small, she's always been very friendly. So I want to make sure she's not mentally affected. I won't lie, shoot me up. I came back home and I was all over the place. But credit to my little one, she's down here. And bar maybe just a little bit of overexcitement, a bit of adrenaline pumping through her when she got back. You wouldn't have known anything was wrong with her. She just went on my mum's bed and started sulking again. She does sulking quite well. So, yeah. I didn't mean bring all that up. I honestly did say to myself before I started, don't bring it up tonight, Josh. Don't bring it up. But it's with you're saying, you know, sometimes mood can be affected. You know, it's like, it was something in my mind. I thought, I knew I had to get it off my head a little bit, otherwise, bring the stream down a little. Not just that, it can bring me down. Alright, got these three. Let's send them in here. Possibly. Depends about the gear and the relics, I would have thought. Yeah, CLS wouldn't worry me as much. What my thoughts would be, the first thing I'd be doing is fracturing CLS because he's got, if it's triple Zeta, he's got a lot of tenacity, so you're not going to be able to land dots or anything. So my priority would be just getting him under fractures so that he can't actually hit you. And then after that, it's a case of can you get 3PO and Chewie out before he tries to do his AoE. It's a fair question from Kaleri, that. R5 CLS, 2 Zetas, 3PO's that. Okay. What about your end? So 235 Vader. So that's 16, 32, 40. So that's effective 275. The Thrawn's a little bit slow there. So how I look at that. 282 on CLS. That means that even with those speeds that you're getting from the 2 Empire Sith and the 1 Empire, you're still not getting ahead of CLS at the start, not to mention Hans. And saying that no Han is there, so yeah, you'd still be behind though with CLS, that's the issue. Mara would only help if you got a very fast Mara. Because the issue isn't that you can still get a 2-meter train if you get a go, but you need to get a go. Vader would be 299. Did I misread speeds? 1632 plus 8 from Thrawn is 40. So plus 40 on Vader is 275. That's what I'm getting. Oh, you're counting 3 rebels, do you? Of course, I forgot about that. So yeah, plus 24. So yeah, yeah, you would be up to 290, then you would get ahead. So yeah, that would actually work. I completely forgot about the rebel part of that. I'm just thinking there's no Jedi, so yeah. Yeah, good shout. That should work then. I might need to try something cheesy like that myself here, but I don't think I've got enough that would do it. I mean, that would be an ideal world where I could do something like this, so. If you were to put Mara in, it would be for that, but also she helps generate a 2-meter train for Palpatine. Thrawn, in theory, would be better, though. Just for the fact that you've got the fracture. Yeah, that'd be my exact thinking there. Right, so we've got no rebels on the enemy side here, so it is pretty much the same calculation. Well, pretty much the same, it's a little bit different. So we've got 16 from Vader, then another 16 from the other two. So plus 32 takes us to 293. Which is behind Maul. .301 on Thrawn. 326 on Gideon. So we would be ahead of Maul here. Armor and Bo-Katan aren't going to do much if Thrawn can get a fracture and control Maul. That's my thinking. But the concern I do have is that this puts a lot of pressure on Vader. It's where I will be completely upfront. My Maul counters are not... Yeah, I'm not that good with Maul. I mean, I'll check Grand Arena Science just to see if there's anything they've seen before. I mean... Yeah, let's have a look. Maul, Armourer, and Bow. So some have taken in the JKR comp I've just used. Others have gone with BAM. Just out of curiosity, it says easy win, but what were the relics? This was Endel. Yeah, he got all relics, so that won't be easy for me. Mine were gear 12. I mean, I've saved him this time. That is one thing. But yeah, my BAM... he'd be supported by Queelia at gear 12. 273, so it'd be slower. Ooh. And 253 there. There are tunes I need to work on coming up, but I'm trying to keep focused on Lord Vader here. Oh, not that one. I'm trying to think what a worst case scenario could be for the bat wall. Is it worth burning a GL here? But then again, though, I know Maul can kill GL, so it's like... I don't want you to say JMK, which would be like an easy win. Just in case Lord Vader's at the back, then we've got to somehow juggle him. But I don't feel confident with any other combination of tunes. I mean, JKL would be a risk as a lead. He could possibly do it, but it'd be a risk. I wouldn't like trying Treya. You know what, I'm going to try this and I'm just going to hope. I'm hoping that, because I've got this... Well, I'm saying that, I didn't even check the armor. What's the armor at? 269, okay, so it's slower. It's not like we've got a really fast armor here. What's Bo at? 232, okay, so I am faster than the three of them, so we reduced their turn me to a Gideon. Yeah, let's go. Let's go and let's hope. It's definitely a case of doubting myself here. Alright, let's do that. Merciless. Let's do that on Maul, because he will counter, so that can't be countered. Basic. 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 Armor Shred. Now that is an interesting one. My gut here is saying Fracture Armor so that the ingots don't get out. Vader could take a turn before Maul, so it could yeet Bo-Katan and then Maul would be stuck on his own. But equally, I feel like Maul could solo 3 tunes. So again, it's not a clutch that. I'm going to do it this way, I'm just going to hope I'm playing right. Alright, so yeet. Do that again because there's no counter. Yeah, 6 dots. Basic there. Okay, basic. Basic. Well, I've got no idea what happened then. I will be up front. I'm going to have to rewatch that because a lot happened there that I don't know a lot about. I will take the win, but it looked like Maul just died from the dots, if I'm right. That's the only thing I can assume, that he just took that many turns that the dots just killed him. If that's the case, that was a bloody good counter. Okay. What were you hiding? We got 1 GL at the back. 2 GLs. Okay. Kinda wish I got Horn here. That would have been helpful, but C should still be able to take that out, even though it could be a bit slow. Although, saying that, Slacker and Watt could take that out. Can you do a meme of that and put on my Discord, Inferno? I do like that. I've seen a few of them online, but that one really seems apt. Okay. Yeah, not a lot that worries me too much here. GLs are GLs. I'm glad I saved what I got. But yeah, let's focus on that top wall now. So we have got 4 GLs, and we can do 4 GLs to the 4 teams that are big threats. If you could, the video version would be fun. Okay, so I'm thinking we do JMK here, just blow Lord Vader off the board. I don't want to see his ugly mug. Then Starkiller is the one that I don't really know as far as what to do. We've got Bastila, so I'm thinking we could do... With that, we could do Slacker. So we've got JMK on Lord Vader, Slacker against JML. So then C could do Ray, which leaves JML against Starkiller. So that seems like a good set of matchups. Please someone keep me in line if I deviate from that and tell me I'm an idiot. Alright, let's start. Anything I need to worry about here? I can't imagine. We should still be able to get the insta-kill onto Cat. I think we did give this a quick glance over earlier. Don't really need to look at Royal Guard, but we'll check. Alright, I can't imagine Droid is going to do anything, so let's just do it. Alright, I'm feeling a lot better now I know what the bat wall is, because it feels like the plan is coming together ever so slowly. Okay, so clear all that lot. Or at least clear it off Cat. And bye-bye. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of the side. Clear what's on us. Give that to Kenobi. Or Master Kenobi, I should say. Precision is a big thing. Alright, we'll put that on Master himself. Basic. Going for some basics. Put that onto Cat again. We've got our ultimate ready when we need it. Nice armor shred. We do that. Basic does very little here, but we'll just keep hitting. Be nice if we get ability blocks, but I get the feeling Lord Vader's immune. I forget. Oh no, he isn't immune. We've got ability blocks the other day. Alright, it seems like we're just not landing them. I said it the other day. I need to get some like what are them cards that you get like for like if you've got like presentations and you want little cards for reading things off. I feel like I need a bunch of them with kits on and just try and memorize kits every day because there's that many in the game now. Stuff I knew like a year ago has become irrelevant to a degree. Alright, I'm going to give that back there. He's only immune when he's an ultimate. Okay. Cool cards. Trying to think if that's what I've known him as. I'm going a weird way about this. Yeah, it says Q cards here, and I'm like, I don't know. Either way, 55. I had a bunch of them at one point. I had them all, and I used to have them on my desk, and I'd like make little index cards. That's the word. Thank you, Liam. That's what I know them as anyway. But yeah, I used to have them on my desk, and I'd write little things down every now and again. But my desks have changed a lot since I used to do that. Once, even though I love this desk, I wouldn't say it's for the better as far as I used to have some nice big desks with loads of room, but I've traded them for more streaming friendly layouts. Alright. We'll come back to that. Okay, there's Slacker. And that's a bummer. Alright, plan B. And we've got plan B. Alright, the plan does need to change. It's all down to my bloody defense set. So we can't do Slacker What, and we can't do Slacker Armourer. So whatever C, if we're going to use C, we're going to have to essentially try and punch through all this protection up. Trying to think what would be nice here. Because the Triumvirate are going to do very little as far as raw damage. I'm thinking maybe we could do Sidious for healing immunity. We're talking about C here. Okay. So essentially, try and let the battle play out as long as you can, and then ult, and then do the big bang. Okay. Yeah, Horns on defense. I was trying dash on Chewie. Armourer is with Bo-Katan, and in answer that was a silly call. And what was the other one? There was another tune who was important, and that I think they're not available. But yeah. Hi, Unknown Me. How you doing? Don't ult until there's 1 minute left in the battle. Okay. So, I haven't got a plan for Talon here, so we could put Talon in with this lot. Put your weakest Sith into auto, die and cleanse you. Okay. So with that in mind, that would be... Well, arguably these two, if we're talking about power. Set's a tank, obviously, but he's not a thick tank. Could always sub in Maul. What has been used on defense? What did I do him with? Savage was level 1, or is that the whole point, to actually force him to die? Oh, I know what I've done with what. He's back here. It is a good team. I've got holds with it on my other accounts, so I want to try it here. Okay. Alright, I'll back that play. Let's go for Sith then. Okay, so we'll do them two. Obviously, Assassin's Relic, but you look at it and you think she should die pretty quick. Alright, we'll give this a go. If it goes wrong, hopefully we can get Watt out, and then it's at least a clean up. I'm assuming that as far as this... Well, saying that, though... Where do we put the link? Do we put the link on JML and Bast? Because they're the damage dealers? I would assume, because Watt's doing nothing. There's no point... I mean, he is helping, but he's not actually doing much, is he? Yeah, JKR's been used. JKL's available though, but that would be a bit of a risk. Point on what? Okay. Alright, I'm happy with that. Let's just go for it. I'm going to have to start putting mental notes down. If I put, say, what down, I've got to try and remember to make sure I leave Horn on offense and vice versa. Similar with Armourer. Don't put all three down. Alright. Let's auto-base it. Let's just keep your finger on the mouse and see how it goes. No worries, Inferno. No worries. Just try and shout out early if you think I should be worried. Because, yeah, this is brand new to me. It's a little bit fun for me, though, because I have actually put Bastila Watt down on defense myself. Sorry, Bastila JML on defense before, and I've always wondered how it plays the other way around. I've got Slacker, but really I could do with a GL. We've got Starkiller on the front wall as well. Alright. Keep basing. I've taken it off auto for a second. Are we okay? Okay. I assume the idea is C just keeps rebuilding his mastery enough that he won't die. Because there isn't any damage between those two, it's just that they keep ability blocking and all that. Okay. I had Slacker, but no what? Yep, to my knowledge, you need what to get Slacker to do this solo. Because you need the shield tap. That's to my knowledge. If you know better, Wolf, then I'll be honest, that is an F in my little ledger. Okay. We'll call that a live and learn then. Alright, okay. Oh, well, this is going to be the more fun battle then. If anything, it also reminds me not to put this version down on defense when I know someone's got Slacker. All I know is I needed to save something for Starkiller. While C could have probably taken Starkiller, you think, let's take the safer one that is probably SWGOH. Yeah, I got 4 GLs available. Well, before JMK anyway. Alright, so minute 30, I'm going to take it off auto. Alright. Take it off auto and ult. Alright, here goes nothing. Alright, we got them 2 out, so even if it's a cleanup, it's just JML. But, hey, there we go. Hey, I'll be honest, right? I'm still new to C. I'm new to C. I'm kind of new to Ray. I've had Ray before, but I didn't really play around with her as much as I should have done. So yeah, I'm going to say I appreciate all the guidance here. Yeah, clean up. It was a good one shot, I will admit. I didn't realise how that played, so I've learned some tonight. So I appreciate that. I do need to. It's where I wish GA was still like how it was, where you got the free time, if you like, to experiment. Because, how do I phrase it? With the crystals on the line now, you can't afford to try things as much. But it's like, if I didn't really feel comfortable doing that, but because I actually had a brain fart myself and forgot that Slack. Well, not forgot, but I didn't think Slacker could do that. I thought, right, we've got to go to experimental areas. But, yeah, otherwise you play clean counters, obviously, and it's hard to learn things like that because when you don't have to do something like that, you don't really think outside the box for it. Oh, yeah, I mean, I will take your word on it. Slacker sounds like it would have been better banners. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done it myself in a while. The Bastila one. I think when the last set of 3v3s, I was doing JKL, JML. And in my mind, that was more tricky for the simple fact that it forced a GL counter most of the time. But I don't know if there was a counter found in the meantime for that. I don't know when I was doing it, it was catching people out, but again, that was about 6 months ago. Okay. So coin flip. We can do Slacker on Starkiller and then do JML here, or vice versa. Now, to me, that actually sounds the right way around because I honestly don't think that would be great banners, Slacker versus Ray. And I think JML could get better banners here. So I'm going to try Slacker up here. Could do a check in the numbers though. I don't offhand, sorry, Blindix. Ooh, that's a slow Mara. Wow, that is slow. I mean, even with Starkiller's bumps, I mean, that's 70 plus, that's 340. That's 341. If I didn't know better, I'd think that was deliberate. Surely I'm safe here now then. If we do... That should be enough. We've got... Hang on, I need to remember Starkiller's unique, just bear with me. 100% crit damage, max health, 100% max protection. They're immune to daze and stun. Okay, so we can't stun out anyone. What else happens? There's no Jedi tank, so no worries there. They all have another 35 speed, we know that. Debuffed enemies deal 50% less damage, so that's... Okay, could come into play. Whenever a Sith ally uses a basic ability, okay, we know that. Whenever another dark side online force user uses a special, all allies gain critical immunity for 1 turn. So that again could be annoying, but that's why we could probably try and time off pokes. Plus, we got the dispelled hooks, so that should all be good. Okay. We should be okay. I've not done Starkiller. Well, I've not used Slacker versus Starkiller, so in 3v3, that's another added layer of intrigue for me. If Starkiller wasn't a GL counter character, you wouldn't doubt it, but yeah, it's just about playing it safe, isn't it? Okay, so we can't stun any of them, so it's more about who can we disrupt. Okay, so we can't actually stun, but we can remove mastery. And he's out. Okay. I'm happy with that. I'm going to say Starkiller's gone. They're just a normal EP Mara. I say I'm more than happy with that. Okay, so we'll go back to the back. We'll take out the Ray, and then this is pretty much a simple Grand Arena. Okay, so I'm wondering if we can save JKL. I I think it might be a bit of a risk as far as we don't need to. Yeah, just reminder on Ray, what's she doing? Okay, so she inspired light side allies dispel all debuffs on themselves when they use a basic, so stuns wouldn't be dispelled, that's one thing. So I was thinking Ayla, if she could do something, but if she was high Rallic, I don't think I'd be as concerned. Hang on, we want Shat just in case we need another clone team, so... Sorry about this, I'm just trying to make sure I play this one right. Barris could be interesting as far as... Because when you think, we're Rallic 9, we're going to get a lot of damage via the leadership ability. But then again, there's no raw damage, so... 301 seems slow for Finn. Just trying to hold back a sneeze. Yeah, again, a sticky spot here where if I... That's the question I was actually going to ask myself just then, Kaleri, because I'm thinking JKL and Hoda could do a nice duo act, but I think that was the question, where is it worth saving them? And I think that is a good point. There isn't actually a team I'm earmarking them for. It's just, it's kind of nice having them. So it is probably better just doing those three. JML, JKL, Hoda. Yeah. If I don't say it often enough, I will repeat it. Call me out on my own BS as far as... If I'm overcomplicating it, tell me. Because that is how I will drop battles. And I would rather people call me out on it than just, you know, thinking I'd be offended or something. Because, you know, like that, I was probably going on under battle it, thinking, oh yeah, Ayla with stuns, that'll be cool, and I didn't need to. Right, pass a bit of that around. Get that going. Take a bit longer for the leadership ability to kick in, but that's not a bad thing. Pass that over there. Give that to Hoda. They're on... Oh, she's not being underestimated for sure. I mean, if anything, I'm taking a GL in for that purpose. Didn't fancy my chances doing anything else. I'm trying to... Ooh. Okay, we must have dropped below the threshold. I thought I'd avoided the threshold, but obviously not. Let's do that. She's nearly at ult, so I'm thinking we can afford to do that, I think. I'd like JKL to have his stun ready, but it's not there in time. Okay. Just keep passing to Hoda, see if we can heal. Well, actually, we can heal up a bit more with that, so let's do it. 96% of the way to the ult, so we'll do that. Okay, let's see what she's going to do. Okay, we lost Hoda, not great. Okay, that was a little bit frightening. Come on, Luke, get in here, and I'm talking about young Luke. Okay. Counter, thank you. Come on. Stun. Ooh. Okay. Come on, get her out before she ults. Come on. Go on. Okay. Whew. Okay. You're off to bed, Blendix. No problem. Catch you around when I see you. Have a good night. You know, I'm a bugger for not coining. And I know I should coin. But for whatever reason, especially when the days is available, the cooldown reduction or increase on their side, I keep using that just for that simple reason, I think. Just keep them under control. I know I shouldn't. I know there are times when I should just try and focus on dealing true damage, but it's that temptation to just keep them from doing something. Okay. An hour and 11 in, and I haven't cleared 2 walls yet. I need to speed up a little bit, especially with 3 more accounts. Okay, 6 teams to beat. Bounty hunters. Well, actually, I'm going back up a second. I was thinking bounty hunters could be done here. I need to quit contract. I'm just not sure we could get that. Probably need a full set of 5 to get a contract in time, so we'll leave that. Okay. Again, it's something I know I'm doing. It's one of those things, but when you're actually playing the battle, it's instinctive to try and keep Ray or whoever's on the opposition side from having the cooldowns available. So, it's like I say, it's a bad habit I need to get out of as far as trying something different. How fast is Grief? 277. $273. So my queer would go after Grief. So they would get a double hit. I don't think that would be strong enough. It's annoying. Some of these normal safe counters are really off the table right now. Ugh. What am I going to use Padme on? Have I got Padme team? I've got Padme, Ahsoka. I'm sure I've got one more I could use.
Hello there.
Jay Yarrow, thank you for the follow. Hello there. Yeah. I'm going to go back to it. It's just one of them things that I am just struggling to get right. I don't think it's impossible to nail it. It's just I have been misplaying it. I think this would be an okay time to do this, because even though there's a fair bit on their side, they haven't got Echo. So it's not like they can daze me. They could maybe stun IG, but I'm not entirely sure how much of a bad thing that is. Whistling Birds don't do as much damage in 3v3, but I kind of just need them to do a job. The alternative is bounty hunters again. I'm debating a lot what I'm doing right now. I mean, it's like there, I'm thinking what I'm going to do with the geos. Trey is the obvious one, but I'm thinking Trey might be better there. Even with Kyle. Ugh. Alright. I'm changing plans. I was looking at Scoundrels, but I'm thinking let's just go a bit different. We'll do Grief, we'll do Mando. These two are fast, but I think it's kind of worth it. 329. 326. Mando will go. In theory, we should get enough turns that we can just wipe one of them out reasonably quick, or at least get in control of the battle. So yeah, we'll give it a go. Okay, hop a taunt. We can't go for the contract, so we'll just go there for now. Oh yeah, we're kind of stuck waiting for Hunter to pop out again. So at this point, it's can we get Wrecker down to a degree where he's the weakest? That could be a challenge. I mean, tech is not coming out of that. Okay, I think I'm at back out territory. Lost a life there. Mando's in the... Well, he's lost all his protection. I think if I take another turn, they could... Well, they could use their turns and just wipe me out. So, yeah, retreat. One drop battle. Alright. That's what I didn't want. That was more annoying just because of Wrecker. I thought Wrecker would be the one that'd be easy to get around. Yeah, that was... I should have gone for a different bounty hunter contract there. I made that a lot harder for myself. I feel like I've got to try the Sith Triumvirate here. I know that Kyle makes them stronger against the Sith Triumvirate, but I'm thinking there's still a lot of mechanics that aren't in their favour with 3v3. I mean, how fast is Kara? 287, so she's pretty quick, but not the quickest. Hey, Gav. Okay, we've just dropped to a battle, but reasonably okay. My opponent's probably got a rough idea of what I'm doing. I've cleared all the GLs, so they'll go into their battle knowing pretty much what to expect. But that's kind of the dice you roll. It's alright, it's okay. How you doing, man? I saw you online, I thought I'll give you a raid, and yeah, it was just bad timing. Here we go. Got Kara under control. Has she got pain? No. Let's try and get some on her. Right, do a suck. Basic again. Another. Alright, might as well get rid of her. I know it's been a while since I've seen you. Going alright, we've just dropped a battle here, but yeah, yeah, it's kind of how things go. But yeah, it's a shame you haven't played in a while, but hey, I know how this game is. It's, it can get to people after a while. I respect that. And so a number of times I'm tempted to pack it in. It's doing with streams that keeps me going. What do you think of the new GLs for 3v3? I feel like we haven't really had much of a 3v3 since JMK Cat and Lord Vader Maul were a thing. More so with Maul and Lord Vader, I'd say. When 3v3 was around last, they weren't actually around that much. You got the odd Lord Vader, but I'd say it was only the tip of the iceberg that I got them. So, yeah, it feels a little weird. It's not a bunch of teams I was looking out for back then, because it was like, oh yeah, I might see a Kenobi, but I probably won't see a Lord Vader because people just didn't want to Ralicate something. Or Ralicate 4 tunes. Yeah, I hear that quite a bit about... It is a thing where you put a lot of time in and there's a point when you just feel you're not getting anything back. I mean, again, it's something I try and fight a fair bit. It's, I enjoy the game. I wouldn't play it if I didn't, but it's like right now I'm doing 4 accounts and that's challenging me a bit because there are things on all of them I like and there's reasons why I wouldn't drop one. But still, when you've got a lot to do each day, it's it does feel like a full-time job when it shouldn't. It's where I kind of wish they would ease the time in-game a bit. But they seem to be leaning the other way and saying we're going to put more in. Yeah. When you think, look, territory battles, well, light side territory battles up to half an hour with remodding. Maybe an hour if you're just having a bit of trouble. Conquest, up to an hour, depending again what your account size is. We've had GA. I'm going to say that's 45 minutes to an hour. That's 3 hours in one day, potentially. Not counting all other dailies. It's a massive time sink. I might have to use Padme here. I haven't got what I would call a nice geo counter, so Padme might be okay for it. I feel as I'm going down this list though, my safe counters are dropping. But I didn't feel the bounty hunters were safe on anything, so I don't regret that battle as far as trying it, but I regret that I did it because I obviously lost. Yeah, we'll do Ayla. Ayla's not a tank, but she can at least... Well, saying that, Barriss might be better. She can heal at least. It's like a double heal. And she will stack a bit. Stack a bit of courage. Although I'm looking and thinking, would Clone Sergeant be a better option? AoE? How slow is he? Not quick. So in theory, he could stack a bit of courage, then get a nice AoE. But yeah, the downside is we haven't got a tank. I keep going back to it with no tank, so... I think that's got to be Barriss just to try and give us some anti-crits. Whenever an ally is critically hit, that ally recovers 20% health. So as long as she isn't nuked by Spy, we've got a chance. And they won't gain a lot of turn meter because Soldier isn't in there. You've got a bad habit with that, Liam. Either I've gone in or I click go and it's like, this won't work. I know you don't do it deliberately, but boy oh boy, it makes me laugh. It's like, oh god, here we go. It's like a little incentive every time to say, come on, I've got to try and prove Liam wrong here. I suppose I've got to thank you for that. Alright. Base it. Just keep one of them quiet. Okay, they've got a load of buffs. Oh, you know, I was actually tempted earlier to say I'll put on voice chat just for this kind of thing. I did see a comment, by the way, Gav. I'm just keeping an eye on this for a second. I can see a quick comment, but a little bit of a paragraph, it's a bit more. Yeah, this is not looking good for the simple reasons there's just not enough courage being built. Yeah, 2 stacks. We've got a bit of time left at least, but time is not on our side here. Come on, let's do that. Do that, go on. You're getting 2 stacks, so we're just not building up courage quick enough. It means that the wet noodles are acting like wet noodles. I mean, oh, okay, we did okay there. And then he heals. Alright, if we can get GBA out, they are easy, but it's just getting to him. Alright, again, just gotta get protection up going. Alright, that's okay. 8 stacks with 1 more heal. Okay, do that. Go on. 6 stacks. Go on, put it there. Okay, Barris has got a nice amount now, but the trouble is we really need to get through Brood. And we're going to have to waste it on the Brute. Okay, come on, stun. I feel like we're going to put a thing on my stream deck saying tough battle. Sorry if I'm not looking at chat. 1 minute 13, this just isn't going anywhere though. It's a shame because Brood did seem like he was getting down. He looked close and then it just disappeared. Okay, in the red. Trouble is it's not close enough. I've got to make sure I time this right if I'm going back out as well. Don't leave it too late and miss out. Alright, come on, Barris, get in there. 14 stacks. Oh. Alright, back out. Back out. That was frustrating. Okay, so I'm pausing a minute. I can't really afford to pause right now, but I'm gonna have to take a second. Gav, actually, to the Love Vader JMK question, Guildmate is currently asking what to counter JMK Cat and Mace with. Only GL, B, and C. Beyond C, Watt, and GBA, I don't think he has any other options. Any other pre-taunt gets cooked by Cat instantly. Well, it is an option. What I would think is... I actually did have the GL counter list up. Let me see what Endel said. He was going with... yeah, all teams Armor and GBA. So that is an option. Armor and GBA, but what would make more sense? Yeah, well, I say underestimated. I didn't really have another clean option. I mean... Clones... I wouldn't say they're clean. The only other option I can say I've got is try and do a Geo mirror match. Oh no, don't worry. Our view, if I've got time, I'll always answer questions, even if it's not your own. Essex, do agree with you, but Yogo players were saying we're having nothing to do, we get conquest moments, too grindy. You agree, but unfortunately I'm not sure the players or the content creators know what's best. I do take that point. I mean, I'm not actually disagreeing in that sense, because there is a bit of me that thinks it'd be nice if we had something different, but equally, I don't want more time sink. That is the key thing. I mean, it's like Conquest. I respect difficulty in game modes. You want something that is essentially worth grinding for. But equally, I think Conquest is just too grinding. You know, especially, I mean, I'm in a unique position in the sense of 4 accounts. 3 of them I do Conquest on to a degree. But I look at it and I think, even at 1, again, when you've got Conquest, like I said, TB, you've got GA, that is about 3 hours worth of content in a day. And you think, no mobile game should take over an hour, in my opinion. So it's like, can they reduce that time sink somehow? Even if it's just a case of moving Conquest to Darkside Geo times, that way something that in Lightside takes about half an hour to an hour, Darkside can take maybe 15 to 30 minutes at most, depending on level of player. You know, and then it just reduces it a little bit. And then if you add another game mode in, maybe a new raid or something, it doesn't really impact it that badly. But again, I'm sort of spitballing here. Gav, I don't know if he's got armor, but okay, no problem. What are we talking about there, Aris? Oh, you're talking about the Geos. Ah, okay, no problem. By the way, I did forget to say hello there, Chris. 4,000 for the Drunk Preach birthday stream challenge and 2,000 from Aris. So, hey up. Wampa. Wampa's been used, so unfortunately no good luck there. Going okay, except for these 2 drop battles, and this is the first account, so we need to get a move on. Yeah, we got a Purple Droid. He greets people and he thanks them for subs and follows and bits. I think bits. I haven't asked him if he does bits. Alright. Yeah, we got a green screen backup, so I thought, you know what, I don't know what to do. Chris is quite good with these things, so I said to Chris, have you got anything for me? And he just, he found me space, quite literally. Okay, I need to get through these. It's bad. First order accounted by Bad Batch, I remember that. Oh, I'm really struggling here. Clones? Have they got enough heals in them? Geos would get wrecked. I'm just not seeing clean stuff here at all. We're really at the bottom end. I've got to hope that that'll do something. I mean, it's dispels. It's just, have we got the raw damage? Alright, put that in Echo. Give that to Echo. AoE. Maybe a little early, but... Alright, maybe very early. Right, he's furious. We're just going to have to roll with it. Basic. We get an evade, of course. Yeah, now we've got no cleanses, so that is not good. Alright, we can do that. I'm trying to think who you meant by the red droid. Oh, okay. Damn you. Alright. Gotta heal up Echo a bit. Oh, you're thinking about HK? Oh, okay, we got it. Alright, I feel a lot safer now that Rekka's out of the picture, because at least I can get these two out. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it Bastel with HK for the simple reason that he won't really benefit from her except for being able to call from assist. But Bastel might be able to do something at least. Still need a Geo counter. I think it might have to be a Geo mirror match. I don't really trust... Well, I say I don't trust it, but I don't think Scoundrels could do this. I'm thinking gear levels as much as anything. I mean... Bam with his Whistling Birds, if it was good stacks, could potentially do it. If anything, get healing immunity out. But I just have doubts that we would get to that point. So then it does become, should I do Geos? Because arguably I've got a better Geo comp. Soldier with the TM tray means I can get a bit quicker. The downside is I might be second. 255. Ooh, I'm one speed faster. And my soldier should be faster than those two. Okay, so we should go first. Vader's been used, if that's what that was. Yeah, we had to use Vader, Thrawn, and Gideon to take out Maul. Yeah, we've had a tough defense. I've got to give this guy credit. He's worked me. He has worked me hard. Alright, we're going to get into meter. Do that. So trouble without Sunfac in this team, you've got to go through the Brute. Or at least get that Dispel. Yeah, brings the Brute back, fair enough. Alright, that was painful. Nope. Alright, I'm backing out. That was not going to go well. Okay. Yeah, I could have sworn Soldier was going to do better there. I had that last round. Can't remember if it was Temmin or Crimson, but one of them, I was fighting it, and I was like, this is too easy. And I was thinking afterwards, oh, he's going to have loads to clear me. And he actually tripped up somewhere. I'll have to try and work it out which one it was. All I know is the guy should have owned me, and he didn't. Alright. How this round's gone, I think JJ is not going to be streamed tonight. We're probably just going to do Temmin and Crimson, and that has got to be quick. I mean, JJ's only the baby, but still, I don't really have time for the baby right now. And then get past these bloody Geos. Have we got a bounty hunter contract that's good with AoE? Not really. So I think it's got to be a try Scoundrels. And I don't like it, but I think it's the only thing I could try with a bit of safety. I mean, I'm wondering if I should try a different comp, like Al3 and maybe Veton. Veton's got an AoE, so he could charge up the Whistling Birds a bit quicker. You've got the counter chance with Al3. She does pre-taunt, so that's something. Let's give it a go, and I just hope I'm not making a silly mistake. It's got to be said, though, this war's pulled all of these types of counters out. Alright, that ain't going to do a lot. Alright, well, the two of them are going to be damage immune for a bit, so that's something, I guess. There should be counter chance here now. Oh, wow. Okay. This does not look good. Yeah. Might as well do it, but I think he's out. Why no heal? Why no taunt? Am I just not understanding L3's kit here? I mean, if I'm backing out. No, okay. I could have sworn L3 taunted on counter. Like, when she counters, she taunts because she's done a basic. Let me have a look at her kit. Again, I'm probably completely misremembering. When L337 becomes prepared, she gains taunt. Increase counter chance to 100% for the rest of the battle and become prepared. Okay, so it's because she was taking damage. Okay. Still though, that sucks. I don't think Grief and not Grief, Queel and IG would have helped. Alright, if you can't tell, I'm open to suggestions. If anyone's got something they can think of, shout it out, because I'm at the bottom of the barrel. I mean, I can try him on Mothma. I don't think I've got enough for that bat wall now. Let's try it. Alright, so that was a good start. We can reduce turn meter, hopefully. We didn't get any. That's kind of the RNG I'm talking about right now. They don't need to go for Kara, but they're going for Kara. Come on, get in here. Thank you. I didn't need to go there, and I did. That was dopey. Damn it. Okay, that was dopey. I didn't need to go for the brute and he countered it. That was a waste on my part. Alright, let's do that again. Trouble is now we're in a right prime position for Spire to nuke me. Yeah, that's kind of where I am. I just don't think I've got a counter. There's just nothing here that is screaming, this will work. I mean, I know imps are terrible in 3v3. It was pointed out repeatedly last stream, so it's like... I mean, could Aiden do it? Aiden... She doesn't like anyone attacking out of turn against her, so... Is it Bleeder? Maybe. I'll give it a go. Yeah, I had Aiden. We'll soon see how good she is. I.e., it's not my first thought when I think of counters. Alright, do that. My concern here is DPS. I'm reliant on Death Trooper doing something. I feel like I'm using that ability a bit early. Yeah, right now I'm just not feeling there's enough DPS here. I mean, they won't kill me, but I feel like I can't kill them. Alright, it's slowly getting there. I'm focusing on the brute just for the fact that he's going to taunt anyway, so I might as well try and get rid of him. Plus, if I can kill one, it means I can get Death Mark. Don't focus on the brute. Okay. Right, we'll move over there. Yeah. I mean, maybe I didn't need Shul. Maybe I need to bring in Snow for more damage. I was saying that full auto, they're going to target the Brute, so... Yeah, wasn't doing that in 30 seconds. Okay. It's kind of beyond a joke at this point. I think there's a point when you just have to say, you're not getting to ships. Like, that has just blocked me. I've got no counter. I mean, I can try and do some stuff at the back, make sure we at least clear a wall, but even then, I'm not 100% convinced. I mean... that should be good there. Mando could be a risk with Annihilate, but hopefully we got enough. Just weighing up maybe a Bounty Hunter team, but I don't think it'd be worth it. The only thing we could really do is go for Dengar lead. Dengar, Fennec, maybe Zam. Okay. We'll try Bounty Hunters here. Hello there, Graham. Let's try these three here. Just see if we've got enough to get through it. Got damage the healthiest target, that'll be Bosk, so in theory we should trigger the contract. It's all about can we do something after that. Well, we got a contract. Trouble is they can nuke me now. That actually panned out worse than you would expect. Just for the fact that Zam, at the wrong time, goes onto stealth, suddenly Fennec's a sitting duck. I'm just not having luck here right now. Liam the other night used the phrase tilted. And I've heard it before with Zareth, and he says it's a sporting term, but yeah, I would say it's quite safe I'm tilted right now. I'm throwing stuff and I haven't got a clean plan. Okay, some okay damage going in here. Good. Alright. I'm calling this. 6 attempts, he can have it. Honestly, he can have the round. I just don't care enough now. You know what? Maybe I've got something that could beat these. Maybe I have. But honestly, I just don't care now. I've spent that long facing one team. I'm just rage quitting. I'll put it bluntly. I am rage quitting. I mean, I look like I'm raging, but I am. Alright. Let's go somewhere else. Let's see if our luck's different elsewhere. Alright. Temmin loads up. That was just a joke. What can I say? I'm British. I'm a British man who doesn't swear on stream. But yeah. Honestly, it's what, 4 minutes to midnight? Been at it 2 hours. There's a point when you say, right, enough's enough. Hopefully we can speed through this a bit more, because like I say, we've got this and Crimson to do, so let's try and lift it up a bit. So, Temmin's up against Valheri. GP advantage, Zeta advantage for Valheri. I've got one more Omicron. Total relics, yep, not great as far as the total in the Relic 5 pluses, and 30 more Gear 12s than me. I've got more 6-dot mods, but I'm behind on the 15s, but I'm ahead on the 20s and 25s. Valheri as JML, but also as C. So, guess what I'm expecting on defense this round? Here we go. Okay, it's not there, but I'm guessing it's here. I was expecting that. I'm going to say Bam, Chewy, Han is a safe option. Zareth, hello there. Thank you. I'm going to say that's a very nice compliment from you, Zareth. In fact, I've been trying to style my... well, last season I styled my videos after yours, so really appreciate that. Okay. This is going to be a bit easier than I expected. I'm going to say, I've been loving your GA stuff, man. I think I've put CLS down, so we're going to have to try gas. Well, this is my main. I'm in a weird position where I've got a bigger account than my main right now because I'm babysitting, essentially. So, thank you for the follow, Corey and Nick. Hello there. So, I've just done the big account, and yeah, we're now on the main, and we've still got the ult to go. So, quite a bit to go. I'm hoping there isn't a C back there. My thoughts are, C's probably on offense in case I put JML down. So, I could probably afford to do... I could probably afford to do JML there, but that feels like overkill. So we could do gas. That would get us through it reasonably comfortable. But after that, I can't say I've got a clean plan. Oddly enough, JML could be better used here. Yeah, hello there, Corey and Nick. I think I've raided you on Inferno's Advice once. How you doing? I'm looking here and I'm thinking... Doing good, yeah. We've just come off the big account I've got, and that was a bit of an embarrassing loss. Or it looks like a loss. So, open to recover here on home ground, shall we call it. I'm thinking maybe here we could afford to try something like either Rage Out of Training, or we could go safer and try JKL. JKL's a harder counter for sure, but it feels... Oh, at time. Sorry about that. Just looking. Yeah, 10 seconds. No pressure. I've got to agree. Never any pressure, especially when you've already effed up once tonight. Okay. I am going to go the ballsy route. We're going to use JML here. Just burn it. But I'm thinking, can we save JKL? So with that in mind, I want JKL and Hoder here. If I was to do JKR, I would want these three. So that leaves me Shaq and Bastila. Maybe Ezra. It's not a lot of damage. Don't really need damage. Well, I do, but you know what I mean? It's like you're getting the inherited teachings. Not really. Barris is just chilling somewhere down here. Level 67. You know what? I could go with Anakin. Because I could then do Padme, Kat, Kenobi. So that might be a better option there. Yeah, I do need to work on Barris. I think I've actually got a 7-star on my ult today. Although, granted, that's even worse. She's level 1. Is she 7-star here? Yeah, at least she's 7-star. This might have some legs in it. There is recovery with Shaq as far as health protection. We can get some, well, healing immunity, buff immunity. Not sure how much that'll play a part, but it's where I wish I could try. I don't feel comfortable doing Padme here. It's where I wish I could, but it just feels like too big a risk. So yeah, it's got to be something like this. Just overkill it, in theory. I'm glad I got Anakin to Rallic the other week. It does give me an option, at least. Alright. Can we ability block? Okay. Let's do that. Okay, Rallic 8, that went down very quick. Alright, go on. Over that. And over that. And back over. And kill it. Okay, base it. This is the counter time. Ooh, lovely. Just in time, that. Could do with someone coming in to help JML here, though. No days on him, is there? No, we can just do pointy heal. Maybe get Shat back up to full protection? Probably not. No. Still, we got through. 64. Yeah. But like you say, you can't even get 69. At least not without doing a solo on your first battle. Alright, so Wampa could take that comfortably, but that's overkill. Or it feels overkill. We got a bit of an issue with CLS as far as what he can and can't do. Speed down, tenacity down. Tenacity down there. So Wampa's out. Thank you for the follow, Zareth. I really need to sort that box out, though. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the follow. I'll see you around. Oh yeah, we were talking about JKL. I forgot about JKL. Let's take him in then. We've got Hoder and Old Ben chilling around here, so we'll throw them in. And where are you, Old Ben? Scroll past him. Oh, he's on defense, isn't he? Oi. Okay, that muddies the water a bit. I wouldn't trust Mace there. How fast is CLS? 258, so not quick. So yeah, in theory, it could be two-manned. I'll go on out tonight's going, screw it. In for a penny. Alright. Over there. Have at it. Right, recover some protection. Oh, blind. Right, in you go. I really don't like how low Hoda is there. Alright. We're going to do it with soloing. Man. I've not made this easy for myself here. Ugh. That's the way tonight's going to be, is it? Okay. You know what? Let's just ignore that a minute. Let's do the other battle we've penciled in. It's a disgusting team. I should have put another tank in, but I didn't want to throw it. I didn't want to throw, say, a Mason or something. But yeah. Ugh. It's like I say, I've had a night like that. I'm not even convinced this will work. It should work, but how my luck's gone tonight, I can mess things up easily. Sorry, cramping my foot. Right, here we go. I suppose one of the advantages of Rex being ability blocked is that he can't form up. Okay, up you get, gas, thank you. I've just thought, did I go with the wrong clones? Should I have gone with Echo and Fives? That would sum up my evening, especially a Relic 9 JML. I think I've gone with the wrong clones. Yeah, that sums up my evening. Yeah, go on, Inferno. Sorry, I'm just laughing. It's like, this is just not my night. And I say that, right, because I know I made the mistake there. Echo 5s is the way to go because you're going to get to Dispel with Echo to get the buffs expiring quicker. I know that. Yet, for whatever reason, I got in my head it was Rex. So yeah. It is. It's over. It's over. I'm certainly not getting through that JML. So I may as well just throw the biggest stuff at this. I'll check it in between rounds, Inferno. Alright, just throw that at it. It's at that point where I don't really care now. I don't want to lose, but I don't really care if I do lose. My main aim right now is thinking I want to make sure I get at least one win on Crimson, i.e. an account win. I feel like I'm really underscoring myself if I say just one win, because I feel like that is about my bar right now. Just win a battle. Alright. Clean up. There we go. 98. Okay, we can do right here. And so I have to write a report for Nev and the Escape podcast explaining how I go on, and it's like I want to at least try and say I did try and clear a wall. It's one of the more awkward things where when you're doing that report and you're saying, yeah, I didn't clear a wall, it really makes you feel like you shouldn't be in the GACN. Here we go. Let's get rid of hooks if we can. If we can. Yeah, Grand Arena Championships Network. It's on the Escape podcast. It's essentially, they do a thing where they collate how everyone's getting on in GA. Well, all content creators. There's a whole big list of them. They don't like me sharing the full list, but I can show you who I'm in a bracket with. I think it's mainly so that it's for the show, you know. They don't want me showing something that they want to show. It could be GAC Centre. On the Discord server, I see GACN, so yeah. That's where I get it from. And so I'm in a bit of a sticky spot with that. I do like being a part of it, but I never get to watch it. It's like 3 AM my time usually. As often as I am up late, I don't particularly like staying awake for things, if that makes sense. Keep meaning to catch the stream highlights, and I just wish they were on YouTube, but yeah, I think they've had issues with that. Hi there, Gavster, how you doing? All right. What can we throw at Mon? Why not? I don't really have plans to attack that top wall, so we're at least going to clear a wall. Yeah, I've seen it go live a few times, and I've thought, couldn't it have been an hour earlier? Again, I keep saying to myself, I'm going to have to try and watch the stream highlights, because, you know, I want to see how everyone's getting on, but the issue for me is I can actually just find out how people are getting on. So the actual incentive to watch the show sometimes isn't there, other than maybe just hearing my name, which is a teensy-weensy bit vain. Yeah, it's part of the, well, not a part of the Escape podcast, but it's one of the shows that they do. I think it's Ranger and Nev. Going to say, hang on a minute. Night Sisters. I want to make sure I've got a counter for this. I've already messed up a bit, but it'd be nice not to mess up more than I need to. For science. Yeah, 59. I'm happy with my Vader here. It's one of the few things on this account I rarely touch, if at all. Yeah, I can't bad batch that. Yeah, this guy's set me a tough defense. I respect it. I think even if there wasn't a jail on the front wall, I don't think I'd have been full clearing anyway. I didn't actually show my previous round either. I feel, considering how tonight's gone, I could do with doing that just to show that, you know, I did win. I do know how to win. I may have forgotten right now, but I do know. No panda over here. At least not a big one. What we'll say, by the way, if any of you want to use my Discord server for, like, I mean, Inferno was talking about streaming. If you ever want to use my server just to stream your GAs between each other, feel free. I'm pretty sure you can just go into a voice channel without me needing to be there. I feel like I've forgotten 3v3 a bit. I mean, it's funny, I've got a screenshot in my screenshots folder, and it was from the previous 3v3 season, and for the life of me, I can't remember what I was doing back then from that screenshot. Okay. I'm going to say, as far as I know, there's nothing in the server that should prevent you. Okay. I am not expecting this to work, but I'm just throwing something at it. Okay. I think there's a bit of me that is done here. I mean, what I've actually got left as far as teams, I've got Mon Mothma, Bounty Hunters, Padme. Jason Wren, thank you for the follow. Hello there. I don't feel like I've got a lot. You know, it's funny really. I started on DarthUnkei tonight thinking, alright, that held me up last time. I'll see if I can get this one out of the way just to, you know, speed things up. And yeah, it slowed everything down. That counts as a mammoth as far as trying to plot your way to victory. Tell you what, I'll take Mon in. Just see how she gets on here. We'll do Mon and these pair. Alright, bring in Trooper. I've seen a few of those. I mean, I was speaking to someone about DarthUnkei. Oh, it was the retired owner, to be fair. And yeah, just saying maybe don't put Ray down. And I'm thinking, I'm not convinced that would have helped anyway. I mean, one GL, that wasn't going to make the difference. I tripped up on GOs. You know, if I'd have got to the point of using Ray on GOs, I'd have been in desperate times anyway. Alright, cash that in. You know, K2 in 3v3 is quite good. Well, these two in 3v3 are quite good. That's why I made the effort to build them. But, yeah, in 5v5, they need a better home. I mean, I'm hoping K2 could maybe go with Sortie. Not entirely sure if it'll be great, but I'm thinking maybe, like, in the marquee, Sortie had Al3. So maybe K2 could fill that role. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to put Vanilla Ahsoka in there. I'm just mildly curious how she gets on. Alright, when you're ready. Thank you. Come on, Padders. Help her out. That'll do. Okay, I thought it would do. I forgot Daze was there. I'm having a stinker tonight, I tell you. If you haven't already worked it out. Yeah, this is a bit of a slow burner. I know what you mean. I think it's a weird name for a droid, but I mean, I think it would have been made more sense if it was something like Shuffle somehow, like S4UFL, S4. I don't know, because it's meant to be a card dealer, isn't it? Just play into that a little bit. I'm throwing random stuff at this now. I don't want to use the bounty hunters yet, but it might be a bad call not using them. I'm trying not to ignore Death Trooper, but I feel like I've got to go for Dark first. I was kind of right. Ooh, okay. That's one. find it weird how Gideon gets the revive. You'd have thought it would only apply to his allies. 54. Okay, so I think I preloaded this. Yeah, I did. So let's just see how these get on. I was just thinking to myself, when Heinzie preloads, he gets a song and dance to go with it. Maybe it's a case that you need to be a bigger Muppet. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, one down. Well, Mace is the weakest, so contract's there. Okay. Okay, we got Qui-Gon out. That's a bonus, I guess. I remember someone was saying that that would be a good idea in 3v3 a while back, but I don't know if that was just someone BSing. Yeah, someone was BSing. Maybe it would work with another ally. Alright. You know what? Thrawn. In you get. Thrawn. TFP. Have we got any more Empire? Go on. Have Mara Jade. We're sort of pummeling home at this. It's not pretty, but we're just getting wins where we can. Okay. So we got half. That's a great victory. Yeah, I can't beat JML anyway, so I don't see much point ploughing on here. So, yeah, I'm pretty comfortable just leaving it here. I mean, again, if the guy comes, clears my off, or clears my board, I can't complain. He's done his job. I mean, I kind of hope that'll do something. I always hope that team does something because I like the idea of it. Top wall, I did cost myself a bit. I've done it on both accounts tonight. Horn and Chew dash. It costs because it's an expensive thing. And yeah, I'm not sure it's worth the price right now. I think my music stopped. Oh no, still going. Am I getting on with Conquest? I think that might answer the question. Hang on a sec. Okay, so Crimson's up against UndrWrldDreams. I'm going to assume that's how you're saying it. GP disadvantage, go figure. About 48 Zetas behind. We got 4 or more Omicrons, so that's nice. Is my music stopped again? Yeah, the music stopped at just this time. Bear with me one moment. Okay, where was I? We're behind on the relics. We got 8 less Relic 5 pluses, 18 less Gear 12s. Again, not usually the biggest factor, but it can be annoying. Behind on the 6-dot mods and the 15 pluses. We've got the same number of 20s, but I am ahead on the 25 pluses by 1. Downside, 2 GLs to their 3, plus one of theirs is Lord Vader. But Lord Vader without ultimate. So let's show you how we're getting on. Here we go. Ooh. Try that again. Okay, Slacker's down. So this is what I've got. We've got Padders, Bo-Katan, Shakti clones, Qui-Gon Jinn. Kinda wish I put Mason there now. And Rex. I need to change that team because that's not good. This is the one account I auto-deployed from the previous round, and I should have changed that. We've got Newt Wat Magna. We've got Dooku Django DDK. We've got Sith Empire. We've got some weird thing here I'm trying with Palpatine. And we've got JMK Cat and GK. Don't ask about that Palpatine thing. I haven't even got an idea of Starkiller here, so I think that's just me playing around with something. So we're facing Padme, GK, JKA. Ooh, Shaq Rex Tech. I suppose tech for translation. JKR Yoda Nest. CLS Chewbacca Cat. Gas. Alright. We've got Imps. First Order. More First Order, but Slacker. Maul. And Darth Revan. Okay. Well, let's start with the big boy. I'm a bit concerned because there are a few things I did mean to change and I forgot. The Ewoks is the big one. So, yeah, I'm hoping that doesn't cost me. I've gone... Hux has gone first. I know there's a reason for that, but I can't remember it. It's been a while since I've done a mirror. Or at least a mirror in these circumstances. Oh, no hooks on their side. That's it. No hooks, it means that I get a turn. Not the worst thing, but it did screw with my mind a bit there. Yeah, I'm doing that. I want to make sure I siphon. Alright, we got out with the tune, so 61, I'll take it. My gut is saying I can't clear everything. I mean, Gas and Darth Revan. That is pretty nasty. So I think I've got to pick and choose. Yeah, I don't think GG could do either of those. Nor JKR. Ewoks. Don't give me a laugh there. So yeah. We're kind of stuck. So I'm thinking, let's make sure we clear the south. I know going south hasn't been good today, but... I'm saying that. We've only got these two. Well, that's made things more tricky. I have made things really difficult for myself here. Oh, half of the course in this stream, I'll admit, but I'd like to at least come out with something today. Alright, so a fast Malik. I'm wondering if I could get away with that. Or even that. It would mean Ark's doing nothing. Unless I can come up with some weird crazy comp for him with Plow. I could do something with Bastila with Yoda. That might get through though. I really need to sort that out on defense next time. Okay. Not looking good. I just haven't got enough damage here. Yeah, I was tossing between Bastila and Darth Revan. I thought I used to go for Darth Revan in them scenarios. Well, I can't clear a wall. It's as simple as that. I just cannot clear a wall. I haven't got a gas counter, and I haven't got a Darth Revan counter. So, yeah, essentially we're screwed. Or I'm screwed, I should be more precise. So yeah, I might as well nope out. I could do battles, but I'm thinking, what's the point? I can't do anything. So, yeah. I know I could try and get banners to at least force them to do battles, but if we're being honest, they could clear this wall. They can clear this wall, get to ships, and then, yeah, I've got no hope. Even forgetting what my ships are. Let's assume he's got C on offense, as well as Lord Vader. They could use Lord Vader there, maybe. It might be a bit tricky, but at the very least they could try and get someone out, and then clean up with C. So, yeah. They don't even have to go that route. I know, again, I could just play it for giggles, but I'm thinking it's 1:15, and this is the downside of streaming at this time. I run out of time. So, you know what? I said I wasn't going to do JJ, but I'm going to do JJ just to try and get that win. And I know I won't. I'm saying that. I know I won't because this guy's got Slacker. So yeah, GP difference isn't that big. I've got a Zeta advantage. Both have an Omicron. Behind on the Rallic scores, ahead on the Gear 12s, ahead on the mods in general, so that's promising, but Slacker. So I'm not going to say we can't win this, but Slacker will be a problem, as always, so let's see how big a problem. Okay, they'd be beatable. But the question is, can we do anything up north? No Malak. trouble is, I haven't really got a good team to take it. Bad Batch would struggle. It's about the only thing I could think might stand a chance, and this is not great. Yeah, that's about the only thing I can think. How fast are they, though? Ooh, okay, I'd be way behind. I mean, if I had one fast tune, I'd be alright, but Vader, he is not fast. Not fast at all. I mean, even with Palpatine himself, 32, 8 there, he's 234. Okay, that's a bummer. What Jedi have I got? Yeah, we got no damage here. So yeah, I'm stuck. I can't knock a wall down. So what I'm thinking, maybe just clean up the 4 teams and just call it as it has been all night. So Old Republic, I'm thinking... Tell you what, we were just looking at that. Let's do a 2-man. I know what you're saying, but I've done something similar on the same on my side of the board. I mean, I've got the gas down on one side and Padme and Grievous. Was it Padme and Grievous? Oh no, so I've put a tough D on my side. The only difference is there's a GL on this. Okay, that was an experiment not worth trying. Be nice if we could get a crit from GBA here. Apparently not getting it though. All right. 37. All right. I've just thought I saved an item for offense. I'm curious if there's one up there I could use. I'd be curious how it gets on there. Just a little bit experimenting. Because we were trying this before, weren't we? So it's one of those where you're looking and you're thinking maybe A bit like I was saying, go for GBA, see if it would have worked. Saying that what here is proving more of a complication. Yeah. Like I say, about 5 minutes. What's that? Really? I'll have a little go of it when I'm done, okay? New walking stick for my mum. Not nice for her. Yeah, based on this, I wouldn't call this a clean counter. It could probably do it, especially if you got time to get the death mark and all that, but yeah, I don't feel it was as easy with the other one. Moves like that kind of sum up my night as far as just timing a cleanse at that point. Because I'll be honest, right, on DarthUnkei, when we got to Iden, I actually thought, oh, this should work. You know, it was one of those moments I thought, I've been a dummy, I didn't think about this. And then as the battle's playing out, you're thinking, it's not working. Why isn't it working? And I'm thinking, I know I've got to Magmary instead of Shore, but you still think to yourself, it should do better than it did. I mean, at least we got through it this time. Okay. So I'm going to throw a bad batch at that, and then we're done pretty much. I don't know if it's worth trying these on defense though. I mean, this is a clean counter, it's just... You're thinking, could they do more elsewhere? I mean, in 5v5 they're great. In 3v3... It's not that bad, it's just they're missing a few parts. Okay, 56. So we did things. We did beat a few things. Ooh, didn't take out Django, so we'll just clean that up. But yeah, if you said Corey and Nick are on, we'll probably go there just for the fact I can't... Well, I don't think there's anyone else on. At least when I had a little nosy. I know Thys goes on, I saw Rando, but I'm thinking, like, say, just people who might benefit from a viewer bump. I always say that I had a lot of raids when I was, well, I say I had a lot of raids. I still appreciate raids in that sense, you know. Especially if you're having a slow start to a night, they can really bump you. Alright. Bye-bye, Bulba. Okay, so we beat what we could here. Not all in clean manners, but we did actually beat them all. So, yeah, that's it.